Sudhir is a buyer of put option. Buyer of put option is having a right to sell at a strike price. Okay, that means Sudhir is having a right to sell stock in the contract at 100 rupees. This is a strike price of 100. Sudhir buys a put option on the stock of Akash Limited. He pays a option premium of 20 rupees. Sudhir is a buyer of put option, so he will pay 20 rupees premium. By sacrificing the premium amount, he will book a contract of selling the stock of Akash Limited at 100 rupees after 1 month. Suppose this is a 1 month put option. Okay. Now, if on maturity the spot price is 80, if spot price on expiry is 80 rupees, we have to find out whether this contract is in the money, at the money, or OTM, out of the money. First, calculate the intrinsic value. In intrinsic value, the formula is maximum 0. You will never find negative figure in buyer intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is always positive in case of 0 or positive answer in case of call buyer. So call buyer will not get any loss from the contract, option contract. Formula is maximum 0 or strike price minus spot price. In put option, you have to write strike price first, then spot price. 100 minus 80, that is 20. What is profit or loss from the deed for the Sudhir? Sudhir will get profit or loss. You have to calculate. Intrinsic value is 20. Intrinsic value is 20 minus 20 is 0. So this is at the money. This contract is ATM. No profit, no loss. ATM, 0. So what is intrinsic value? Difference between the strike price and the spot price. Always in put option, first write the strike price and then write the spot price. In case of call option, write the spot price first and strike price second. So you will be asked in the question whether it is ITM, ATM or OTM. You have to write ATM after solving these two steps, first and second step. First step is maximum 0 or strike price minus spot price. Don't write spot price first in put option. Always write strike price and then spot price. Okay, because Sudhir is a bearish investor. When he's buying a put option, he is having a bearish outlook on stock of Akash Limited. He expects that market will fall below 100. Strike price is 100. So he is betting that market price of stock Akash will fall below 100. And fortunately, the spot price on expiry is 80. It is below 100. So he is winning the deal. He is winning the deal and he is getting profit of 20. Second question. Sudhir buys a put option on the stock of Akash Limited. 1 month put option he bought. He paid a premium of 20 rupees. and he booked a contract of selling the stock. Buying a put means selling a stock at an exercise price of 100. So this is a booking of price, booking of selling price of 100 by Sudhir by paying a premium of 20. On expiry, if on expiry maturity date, spot price is 120. Spot price on expiry is 120. Now Sudhir is bearish for the stock of Akash. Sudhir believes that Akash Limited share price will fall below 100 after 1 month. But unfortunately, market price is going above 100 rupees. So he is losing in the deal. When he is losing in the deal, he will not exercise the deal. Okay. He will not exercise the deal. Intrinsic value maximum 0 or strike price minus spot price. You will get negative figure in this 100 minus 120. Strike price is 100. He had booked a price of 100 and the spot price, unfortunately, it went above the strike price 120. So you will get negative answer minus 20. So maximum 0 or minus 20. You will write maximum 0. 0 is the final answer. That means the Sudhir, person Sudhir will not exercise the put option when he is losing in the deal. When the spot price is greater than the strike price, he will not exercise because he don't want to incur 20 rupees loss. Buyer has a right to sell at 100 but no obligation to sell at 100. He can sell in the spot market. So he will cancel the deal of 100. He will not sell at 100. He will not make his loss of 20. And the profit and loss time value is intrinsic value minus premium. That is 0. Not exercise means 0. And minus 20 is the premium paid. So the loss is limited to 20. This is out of the money. When you are having a loss, time value is negative. It is out of money. Time value is 0. That is at the money. Time value is positive. It is called as in the money. Okay. So Sudhir has bought a put option, means he is bearish for the stock of Akash Limited. He paid a premium and he booked the selling price, strike price, that is selling price for him is 100. But unfortunately, when market goes above 100, 120, he will not exercise the deal. He will not sell the stock at 100. He will not exercise the deal because if he sells at 100, he will get a loss of 20, which he wants to avoid. So maximum 0. In case of buyer is always very cautious about his profits and he will not exercise the deal because it will give him a loss of 20. Not exercise 0 and profit or loss, that is time value of money, intrinsic value minus premium, 0 minus 20 minus 20. So loss of buyer of put option is limited to premium paid. He will not get loss above premium. The only loss for the buyer of put option is the premium paid. And whenever you have negative answer in time value, this is out of the money. Next, Sudhir buys a put option on the stock of Akash Limited. he pays an option premium of rupees 20. The exercise price being rupees 100. That means buyer of put option has a right to sell at a strike price of 100. On expiry date, if the spot price is 70, buyer of put option will exercise the put option because he has a right to sell at 100 when the market is below 100. Okay, when the market price is below 100, he will exercise the deal by selling at 100. He will get a profit of 30. Difference between the strike price and the spot price is profit, 100 minus 70. Intrinsic value maximum 0, strike price minus spot price. Maximum 0, 100 minus 70. Sudhir is bearish on stock of Akash. He expects that market will fall. So maximum 100 minus 70, 30 rupees at the exercise of option, you will get profit of 30 from the deal. Profit or loss, that is time value. Time value is equals to intrinsic value minus premium. 30 minus 20, that is 10. Intrinsic value is 30 and the premium paid upfront at the time of entering into the put option contract is 10 rupees. Net profit is 10 rupees. So this is in the money. Positive time value of money, time value or profit net payoff is always in the money. So I think you have understood out of the money. First case was ATM. Second case was out of the money, and third case is in the money. Now Sudhir is selling a put option. Seller of put option is bullish on stock of Akash. Sudhir believes that market price of stock will go above the strike price. Strike price is 100 and he believes that market will go above 100. So he's booking the contract price of 100. Selling a put means seller of put option has an obligation to buy at a strike price of 100. Seller of put is always having obligation to buy, right? Seller of put. Buyer of put is having a right to sell. Seller of put is having obligation to buy at a strike price. He receives the option premium of 20. You should write here receives. I should change here. The he receives option premium of rupees 20. because seller of put option receives premium from the buyer of put option. Sudhir will receive 20 rupees first, and then he will say that I promise. Sudhir will say that I promise to buy at a strike price of 100 on expiry. If buyer of put exercises the put option, in that case, the seller of put will buy at a strike price of 100. Seller of put is selling and buyer of put is buying at a strike price. Okay. One party is seller. If the put buyer is seller, put buyer is seller and put seller is buyer. On expiry, the spot price is 70. Whether the option is ITM, ATM or OTM, we have to calculate. For this, we have two steps. First step is intrinsic value, maximum 0, strike price minus spot price. We will think from the point of view of buyer. जब भी सेलर का प्रॉब्लम आता है, बायर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोचना है. बायर क्या करेगा जब 100 से 70 हो जाएगा? Buyer of put is bearish, and when the market prices fall below strike price, he is happy and he will exercise the put option. In this case, the price is going below, so Sudhir will get a loss in this position. Intrinsic value is maximum 0, strike price minus spot price. Maximum 0, 100 minus 70, that is minus 30. Now, why I'm writing here minus 30? Because the buyer will get 30 rupees profit. When buyer will exercise the option, when the market price is below the strike price, the buyer of put option will exercise. He will get a profit of 30 and seller will get a loss of minus 30, right? Profit or loss, net payoff is intrinsic value minus 30 and the premium received is plus 20. Plus 20, that is minus 10. So you're getting loss of 10, that is out of the money. Whenever there is a loss in the deal, time value is negative, it is out of the money. So if I give you sums on ITM, ATM or OTM, you have to find out. You have to follow two steps. First, you have to use this formula of intrinsic value, and then second is net payoff time value. You have to check whether he is a seller or a buyer and deduct the premium if he is a buyer, add the premium if he is a seller. In put option, always write strike price first and then spot price. In case of call option, write spot price first and strike price later. In this case, first we have written exercise from the point of view of buyer, and Sudhir is seller, so he is getting a loss of 30. 30 rupees profit to buyer and 30 rupees loss to seller. Because Sudhir cannot sell at 100. Sudhir cannot buy at 70. Sudhir has promised that I will buy the stock at 100. It is available at 70 in the market, but Sudhir is not able to buy at 70 because he promised by taking a premium. After taking a premium, he promised that whatever is the strike price, I will buy at strike price. Sudhir is a put seller. He promised that I will buy at a strike price, even if the spot price is lower in the market. So the put buyer is selling at 100. By looking at the difference of 30, he makes a profit. Put buyer is making a profit of 30, and put seller, he is buying the stock at 100. He is buying the stock at 100. even if it is available at lower price, he cannot buy at 70 because he took the premium. When you take advance from someone, you have to complete the deal. You have an obligation on you to complete the deal. That is buying at 100. So he could not buy at 70. He bought the stock at 100. He made a loss of 30. That's why minus 30 and the premium received, advance received, is giving you answer net minus 10. That is out of the money. These type of questions will come for 2 marks because there are 2 steps to calculate and identify out of money, in the money, and at the money. Which of the following is a major difference between the swap and future contract? Future contract involves only one future transaction, whereas a swap typically involves several future transactions. In swap contracts, we are paying interest of second party. Second party will pay interest of first party. First party has taken a loan on fixed rate loan. Second party has taken a floating rate loan. Second party will pay interest of first party and first party will pay interest of second party. So this is a series of payments which will be made by first party and second party over a period of time. So several times they will pay the interest of each other. In this way, there are several transactions in swap, but in future contract, there is only one contract. What is binomial model of option valuation? This is more flexible as compared to Black and Scholes model. It's true. All future contracts are marked to market to daily settlement prices. What is marked to market? All future contracts are marked to market. That means the current profit or loss is debited or credited in the account. Daily premium settlement for options. There is a subsidiary of NSCCL for paying of funds and securities and payout of funds and securities. Instructions will be sent electronically by the clearing member to depositories, clearing banks to release the payout of securities or funds. There are 5 key determinants of an option price calculation. First is stock price, second strike price, third volatility, fourth time to expiry, fifth risk-free interest rate. Option seller is writer. He will take a short position. Option holder is a buyer. He is having an unlimited profit and limited loss up to premium.